right? They're like, yeah, we're out, right?
Do you remember who went first?
The guy we sacrificed in Caleb, and then Brandon and Melissa.
I will say too, and obviously I'm saying this as a person with a shield, but I feel like people could also be like, oh, let me try to stay and like act like I want the shield, you know?
That's fair.
So how many of you guys won shields?
5.
I think it's quite possible one of them's a traitor.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I think it's like just based on the numbers.
I will say the only thing that I was a little iffy about was when Jonathan said he made a comment about the shield and he was like, oh, like the next one I'll make sure
I caught that.
Right? Yeah. That. He was like, the next one I'll make sure to sacrifice myself, or I'll make sure to sacrifice myself, blah blah, if I'm still alive. Well, if I have the shield, you know what I mean?
It's almost like he knew, right?
Yeah, like he thought he tripped himself up, but then he said too much, and he was like, "Oh shoot!" Like, yeah,
definitely paying attention to that. He seems like a smart guy, you know.
Yeah. He's super smart, super smart.
And
I also think one of the returning players is a traitor.
That's 100%. What I was thinking as well.
So, it's always like that, right?
Yeah. There's no way all of them are faithful.
Yes, no way. No.
So. I look at it this way, Matt. If it's me or you that leaves tonight, because we can be voted out, then the traitors pick the person they think they were, most worried about. That's how I look at it. So
I agree. I would be low key salt, man, because like I could tell you didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it, but it was kind of like we're gonna win this if we do.
Yeah. I just didn't want to listen to people talk for another 3 minutes and then be like, okay, I'll do it, right? So it's just like, let's get it over with. Let's get everyone's time, right? I want to go to bed.
Do you guys think from the 3 returning players, do you have any like thoughts? I don't have much. I was in the big room with Tina for a while, but like there was a lot of people in there, so I didn't really get a chance to talk to her. Anthony seems okay. I talked to Stick for a little bit, but I didn't really see much of like.
I haven't really.
Did you watch? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Did you watch last season?
I watched the first episode, but that's
okay. Yeah. So Anthony got out, and then mid-game it was like Stick and Tina. Stick returned, and then ended up winning, right? But Stick was more of a. I'm gonna say an accessory traitor. Jessica really was the one leading the group last time. Tina won her game of the mole. I should have stuck with my gut when we were playing that, because she kept saying, "Oh, I don't know, I don't know how to play. I don't know what," and I'm like, something just doesn't seem right. And then she ended up being the mole, right? And she's already started that this time.
Real quick,
she's like, "Oh, I was not a good mole," and I'm like, "You convinced everyone that you weren't the mole until like." Halfway through, and then you start leading people on, right? So,
Sal, I don't want to cut you off before anybody comes in here. Do you guys want to start a chat after, like on Messenger?
Sure. I'm down.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
I like both you guys.
Same here. Same. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, so one thing they did mention that Tina had not Tina, Stick had won as a traitor, right? But again, it makes sense. She's an accessory traitor. But I've noticed Tina has been kind of like already throwing like information out there in regards to other people early on. Like she was mentioning something about Brad when we had first got eliminated. So when we had just got added back into the chat, she had mentioned something like that. And I'm definitely paying attention to that, because like when you're already kind of like throwing out how people can play, or throwing out how they are as a player, you're obviously trying to put eyes on that person.
Yes. Yeah. Pushing someone in front of you.
Exactly. For me, that's like it. For me, it's gaming hard early on.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's fair.
Straight up.
Okay, Caleb.
I'm gonna check out the other rooms, y'all.
Cool.
So what did I miss?
We were just talking about the shields, who got them, and like any suspicions, and then we mentioned the 3 returners, and we feel like one of them has to be, but like, and we were talking through like, oh, like, did anyone feel like sus about anybody? But the only thing we mentioned was Tina. I was in a room with Tina, but it was like a big group, so like I didn't talk to her well. Matt, right? It was Matt, right? His name.
Matt, yeah.
Okay, Matt,
Yeah.
sorry, Matt. Matt mentioned that Tina was already throwing people or throwing someone or something like suspicion or something. And we were saying like,
yeah, she was throwing out Brad's name and Cell's name.
oh wow, okay, gotcha.
My name. Oh, that's exciting. I was second out on our mole season, so I don't. Okay.
Yep.
Did she
cool.
say why?
Mention your name.
Yeah, she say why?
She said you're very quiet, and Brad couldn't even get through the Zooms and stuff, and he hosts a own QC Survivor game, as I've heard.
Oh.
Which one's Brad again? I'm sorry.
Older gentleman sitting on the
glasses.
Chair.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, yeah.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I like Brad, so no, I feel bad.
So do I.
Yeah, he seemed nice. Yeah.
I'm quiet. That's exciting. First time that's ever been mentioned about me. So that's.
I don't think you're quiet.
Listen, I'm going to be like all my teachers that lied to me on my report card.
It's so funny because I was that kid and I'm a teacher now. And so it's like sometimes when I put the comments and I'm like, what do they look back at this? And they're gonna be like, that's so funny.
Crazy.
All right, well, have a great time. I'm gonna just jump around and see what else.
Yeah, I think we should go to another room. Yes. We'll see what's happening.
All right.
Hey guys.
What's up, Anthony? What's up, dude? I haven't got to talk to you yet.
Yeah, I just got moved here. Our other room was a little bit too crowded, I think.
Same. Yeah, I got moved here as well.
So how you guys doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. I'm nervous. Because like not having a shield is not cool, but I also feel like I was kind of in a situation where literally if I would have sacrificed myself, we were going to win. And people were holding strong, not really wanting to offer themselves. I get it.
Yeah.
I would have much rather have a shield, but hopefully if I survive next round, I can get a shield. That would be awesome,
Great.
But you're lucky, man. You can walk around here.
I know.
Don't worry about that.
I appreciate what I have. That's for sure.
Hell yeah, that's cool. So, tell me about your season. The season you played. How was it?
It was a lot of fun. Didn't last long for me. Yeah, it's like I try to reflect back. What did I do to make myself look so much like a traitor? Because I was actually, wait a second, I was not banished. I was murdered. But I was brought up at the round table too. So I was trying to figure out like, oh, how do I play differently this time? Because I've always told Phil in these games, like, please don't make me a traitor because I would suck.
I felt that.
But then, you never know. Little things you do or say, people can, like, the first round table is going to be wild. I'll just say that.
Absolutely.
If your name gets brought up, it's just like, I'm faithful.
And you know what? One thing I noticed about the shows is when your name gets thrown out, even if you're playing a good ass game, the second your name gets thrown out, it's basically tainted the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Now people know about you and you have been a vote, so at what point do you become an easy vote again?
Yeah. You just got to work really damn hard to prove that.
Yeah. Straight up.
That happened to me in Stick, actually. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, hopefully, faithfuls stick around.
That's
long we lock it down and win at the end. That'd be awesome.
Oh, Victoria left.
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, sorry, Stick's here. Oh, you're just down at the bottom. Hey, Victoria. So I didn't hear from you. How did the game go?
Oh, like the which game?
The challenge, sorry.
Yeah, it was just similar to like the challenge in the US season where like people, like a certain number of people need to sit out each round to get the points.
Okay, I didn't watch the US one. No idea how that went. Cool. Well, looks like we banked some money. $25.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. It is kind of interesting to think about, like, you know, in a situation like that where you can volunteer, going too early could look sus, but also going too late could look sus. Maybe holding out for a shield could even look sus because how many people want a shield? About about five of you guys.
I know there's 6 people eligible to be killed.
So
There was 4 people won the shield. Adam, Brad,
That makes
Daniel,
sense.
and Victoria.
The 3 of us are safe. 4 shield, 7 is for 14, right?
wow, such a small number of people that could get murdered.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still like, I guess I was just in a room before and somebody was like very kind to let me know that Tina is telling people my name and I don't understand why, and like it's super frustrating. Because that's the only person I have any contact with at all from before, and like I've just hosted her. Apparently she's like, I'm not acting in character, but she doesn't really know me, so it seems very early to be throwing names, but I don't know why she's doing that. But it's very frustrating.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Adam?
Hey, Adam.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, Brad was just well, I don't want to speak.
I was just saying that like somebody was kind enough to tell me that like somebody else was throwing out my name because they said I was being too quiet and they don't know me. So like I was just like pretty frustrated with that. That's all. Because I'm a faithful, but like it was just very weird. And it seems awful early to be throwing names.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the name of the game. No, I did. I honestly, like, I did hear your name, just in the group that I was just in, for a different reason than you just being quiet.
Really?
But, yeah.
See, personally, for me, it's hard to even mention any of your guys' names because I literally have not met a single one of you. Like, you all are new faces, so even if people may know you, saying things here there, I make my own judgments at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I have no reason to distrust any of you at this point, and I don't know you guys enough to dictate, oh, they're acting different or they're acting the same.
Yeah.
So I think only as time goes on in this game, that's when the picture will become clearer,
Sure. Right now, we're just trying to look at like the smallest thing, and we could like try and latch onto something. We really have no idea,
Yeah, absolutely. Pure speculation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to just get to know everyone and then make my decisions from there. There's still a few people I've not spoken to.
So someone's going to be murdered tonight, and then tomorrow we have a round table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck to end safe over here, including myself. Good luck to y'all.
Could you believe like being the first one voted out? Like it's your first game and you're all excited to meet everybody. Like it's the same thing on the show, of course, but that would suck.
Yeah, I kind of felt a little bit selfish. I didn't want to like give up the shield because it's my first game. I've never played it before. I want to experience it a little bit. So I kind of felt a little bit selfish, but at the same time, I want to enjoy the experience.
Keep it for
play your
sure.
game. Yep.
You should keep it.
Yeah.
I would have kept it, and I think everybody else would have kept it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm grateful to the other guys. I'm wondering what the secret what did he say it was? The secret advantage. I'm wondering what that could be, I'm trying to think to like some of the ones I've watched on TV, what the advantages could be.
It has to be like maybe like an extra vote, maybe a vote blocker, something like.
Yeah.
It could literally be any of those things.
Hey, Melissa.
Hi.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, guys. Hi. How's everybody doing?
Good, but just trying to. We were talking about the advantage and what it could be.
The what?
Sorry? Freezing.
And what it could be.
Anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
have.
think I'm gonna pop into another room, y'all.
Yes.
All right, man.
Same.
Oh my god, I made everybody leave.
I'll stick around and talk to you, Melissa.
Same.
Okay, thanks. I just left room 2 and it was just me and Caleb, or me, Caleb, and Brandon.
Everyone's leaving.
Well, I guess yeah, everyone's in one
leaving
room.
me.
That was a little bit of I guess somebody had told Brad that they had mentioned him. Someone said that the reason was for him being quiet. So I was like, well, I heard it for another reason, but I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus and say like who mentioned it. There was a few people in that conversation that mentioned him.
Yeah.
He kind of defended himself and said, like people were making the assumption and nobody knows me, which I understand, but I think it was the other thing that was mentioned more than him being quiet. The other thing that was mentioned that kind of made him a little bit more sus for me,
Do you think the other reason will just be brought up at the round table?
I think
so. I'm sure. It sounded like a pretty good, it was a good observation.
Okay.
That someone had.
Yeah, I would agree.
And right now, like I've not heard anybody else's name. I think everyone's just still trying to get to know each other. It's difficult to try and
I didn't know people were already bringing up names.
Yeah. Oh shit! I guess we're getting closed out.
We're getting
here.
booted out. Yep. All
okay.
right.
See ya.
Good luck to everyone who doesn't have a shield tonight. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
All right.